Hello and welcome back. Today we're playing a jeskai control list that just 5-0'd the most recent Standard League event, and it's a cool one. It doesn't have any jeskai revelation. Instead it runs a Legend of Kuruk with some ashling rekindled. Ashling is a new card from LORWYN Eclipsed, 1 and a red for a legendary elemental sorcerer 1/3. When they enter or transform, you may discard a card and draw a card. That sets you up nicely for a Shiko turn. Maybe discard a stock up and set up to get a nice cast back from the graveyard. If you pay 1 blue, you can flip it, and then it turns into Ashling Rhymebound. When this creature transforms at the beginning of your first main phase, add 2 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast spells with mana value 4 or greater. So if you go turn 2 Ashling, turn 3 you pay a mana, flip it, then you make 2 more mana. So if you hit your 3rd land drop, you're going to have 4 mana on turn 3. So you can go right into a Legend of Kuruk. I think that's kind of why they're in the deck, to pair up a little bit. And yeah, the rest of it's pretty standard stuff. I tweaked it a little bit. I pulled in some cards from the sideboard. I think I pulled in a main deck Rest in Peace. I pulled in a main deck Conquer, a main deck Tidebinder, and added in a Flanker as well, which wasn't in the original list. And basically cut some Angs to make space for that. And I think I cut a single Spell Snare, since that one doesn't even really pair well with Shiko anyway. So yeah, we're going to run some ranked best of 1 standard here. I'm looking forward to it. This is a fun, different take on jeskai control.
Well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Thank you, Sparky.
You got a quest.
Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave comments as you go. We have some fun comments today, I think. Katosin. This is my last day in the that wild beachfront apartment. Yeah, we'll figure this out. Flying off in a couple hours. We can ashling, but we don't have anything to ramp into yet. So we already got the ramp. I think I'd rather skip that for now. I think this deck also runs 27 lands, a little bit more than usual. Okay, so we probably want to set up for Graveyard Hate, but we have some really nice counters anyway. I guess we'll play ashling. I mean, we don't have to flip it. Helix is probably the worst card here for us, assuming it's Sultai Reanimator. Might not be, actually. It's a good flip turn for us. Yeah, so double blue, looks fine. Go blue and blue. Plains or island? We do have an island. Okay, so get this guy down. Go right into a turn 3 Kuruk, scry 2, then draw a card. Looks like we do not need the next ashling, I imagine. We'll keep taking land this time. Okay, yep. Swing for 1, why not? So it could be Golgari, generic Golgari, with some creature lands as the win con. There's one of the win cons. Okay. Alright, scry 2, draw another card. Huh. Day of Judgment. We don't know what they are yet. They don't appear to really be a Roborody. I kind of like both of these, to be honest. I don't know if we need Day of Judgment yet, though. It's kind of weird to take the next stock up. A lot of cards in hand. What's the turn 4 play going to be? I think we could just flash in something here. If we stock up, we're probably discarding hand size. I don't know if we need that Day of Judgment or not. Could also Ang and bounce our own Legend of Kuruk. Oh, they are blue-black. Earthbend, okay, interesting. Do we really want to bounce the Kuruk? We just don't know what they are yet. I think I want to play the flyer. I think we'll flip the Kuruk as well here. Get that guy back. Terminus, huh. I guess they could sweep. I think I'm just gonna hold the flanker and the get lost here though. And the tie bind. Even we could Quarry Monastery if we really wanted to. Weaken the Honor Dead. Zap the ETB, yeah? I think that's fine. I think it's a good amount of pressure, honestly. Fury goes on the stack. Shock. I don't think we need to get lost. Okay, we can stock up. Rest in Peace now seems very useful. How's Shiko looking? We might want Shiko to get back Rest in Peace. We already have the next land. I think that's fine. Okay, I think that sets us up pretty well here. Drops to 5. We have flanker for Graveyard 8 and also post sweep attack. Okay. That's fine with me. I don't really know what they are though. Maybe they're just control though. I mean, it doesn't really feel like Reanimator, right? Ooh, Sozin. Interesting. Alright, we don't have a counterspell, sadly. So we're just going to eat this. Each creature that left the battlefield. That might even be lethal here. I never used that mode, and I have been... Someone left a comment once. Okay. Let's try it. I've never actually done this before. +1 for each creature left of it. +5. Holy moly, it's an 8/6. Let's go. Very nice. So I guess this was control and not Reanimator. That's kind of what it looks like, but let's play the Awaken. Yeah, they got to see. Maybe it's a mix. I bet they do have oh, rank 666. I bet they do have Kavairo, but maybe a more controlling list with some seat. Something like that. Okay. Not a bad way to start the day. Always better to start on a W.
Well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Zadak says, what do you think the best deck against control is in best of 1? I'm currently getting destroyed by it on the ladder and realize I don't really have a good deck against it. Ideally not an aggro deck. I hate Burn, and okayish matchup versus Badger Mole and Kavairo and Simulacrum, but I know beggars can't be choosers. Well, we can check. Let's go to Untapped. Next time we have a second. We're on the play here with Pyroclasm and Rest in Peace in best of 1. That's got to be decent, right? And a Conqueror. Like, this does have answers. Though who knows what 97% Mythic Pioneer player is playing. Alright, so we can start on a Survey land. I'll just take some more land if we can get it. This is not bad. Plus we have stock up. I might keep this. We can always stock up on 3. And then get it back later. That's very good, right? Blue-black. Interesting. We don't know if we need Rest in Peace or not. We can probably just get it down. Oh, then we don't get the Shiko value. Yeah, we don't know what they are yet. Okay, I mean, I think we'll go for stock up here. Always get it back later. Want at least one land. Probably the Helix against blue-black. I think. Do nothing. They could be mill. So we need Aang for turn 6. Although, Rest in Peace actually helps with that as well. Let's drop the Conqueror here to start. We'll see if we have time to Shiko and get our stock up value. But we might need to Rest in Peace before, I guess, turn 7. We don't know if they are yet. Stock up. So if we go turn 6, you know, mill, then turn 7, froggy, then we can go ahead and slap Rest in Peace down after the mill. So we don't need to do that just yet. Well, there goes Rest in Peace, potentially. If they are mill. Maybe that's what we pull back with Shiko? Yeah, okay. I think we just shock... I mean, we do need to Shiko back. Are they going to pick anything out of our graveyard? Huh. I think that is the right play here to get the Rest in Peace now. They could deadly cover up. Otherwise, Aang and Lightning Helix isn't that impressive. Or we can go get the stock up here. I think we need the Rest in Peace, though. So I think we just guarantee we get it, sadly, and lose the Shiko value. Stock up is so good. Oh, I'm so greedy. I think I want the stock up instead. That's so greedy, though. We'd have to get another Shiko. It's so greedy. You probably shouldn't do this. Another stock up. Normalize is actually pretty good, too, though. Alright, maybe we'll take this and stock up, I think. Alright, we'll see if they have a deadly cover up or not. Now we can stock up Normalize. Very greedy, though. We should have just gotten the Rest in Peace, probably. We don't 100% know what they are, though. They might not be Dimir Mill. Also don't have enough to do a big daily cover-up. Duress again. Take my stock up this time. Or take the Normalize. Yeah, makes sense. Alright. Consult. Okay, this is not a bad place to be. Stock up into land, hold Aang is actually pretty bad for them. That's a lot of pressure. We hit the land anyway. That's quite nice as well. This thing could have haste, which is a lot of damage, to be honest. 6, 7. Drop to 10. We already pretty much have lethal, unless there's a removal spell. I think we look to take the Naya here and a land and assume that's enough to get the lethal. Never actually played that card. I think it's enough. Try it like this. Big swing. Opponent goes to 10. We're sitting on the Aang, which they know about. Plus we have Helix. Plus we have a hasty Naya. So I'm feeling okay here. Alright, they're going to deadly cover up here, but I mean, they know we have the answer. So this is a little bit... potentially a little bit silly. Requiting Hex could kill the Aang. Good game. You're not going to let me play my little spider? I was ready. I guess we'll never know what they were. But we're definitely greedy to not take Rest in Peace. It worked out okay. I guess we stocked up into the counterspell. It's likely we hit something, but...
You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Anyway, I was trying to help you look at the untapped stats on control opponents. Invest a 1. But let's see if we can get that constructed tier list. On the play. Seamer, Rest in Peace. Yeah, this is totally fine. We actually don't have any blue. But I have to think it's okay, right? Multiple turns. I think we're still going to keep this. We do need something to turn on blue, though. No Steamer for 1. One is also blue. That's quite nice. We don't know what they are. I get recipes is weird with Shiko. I'm pretty happy to have it in the deck, but like if we knew they were lessons, I think we just slam it now. Mono blue. Definitely don't know what to make of that. Alright, let's get this go. Okay, maybe a Kona deck is my next guess. Yep. Okay. So Kona, we need like a lightning helix, basically. Demo field, I guess, is actually maybe useful. Okay. I'm fine putting that down now. I don't have anything else to do here. I don't think Rest in Peace is useful against them. I think we'll save it for the... Try to get the Shiko use. Save demo field for a station land. So Jeskai control is the best control list in best of 1 standard right now. So that's what I'm going to look at for you. Beast. Pass to attackers. We don't even have a counter. I don't even know if I care about that. Is that the one we really want to get rid of? We have 1 counterspell in the whole deck, right? I don't think we play around that. Another Shiko. Alright, well, we'll try this again. Blessed Resolve, let's go. Take the stock up, cast stock up, that's huge. Okay, look for a Kona answer. Aang is the only thing that kind of helps, but they probably have enough mana to deal with that anyway. I guess just take land after that. It's a little bit uninspiring. Okay. Consult for 4. So according to Untapped, the best deck against Jeskai control is Glint Eye Reanimator or Azorius control. That does not help your answer. Okay, well, let's see if that's game. Omniscience, probably game. But I think there's no room to play around that. Even if we left open Demolition Field, I think they'd play Kona. Only as a sorcery. I guess with Kona... No, with Kona on the stack, we could Demolition Field the Avendo. But, like, I don't know. We gotta get there somehow. I think we can probably scoop here. I don't really feel like sitting through all of this, so I think we'll scoop here. It's fine. We needed a Lightning Helix that game. It's all good.
What an adventure.
So yeah, against
You're
Jeskai
well on your
control...
way to being a great planeswalker.
Is it? No, it's... There's not a lot of data, to be honest. We'll have to do a non-data answer here. Where's even Azorius control? Azorius control... View stats. This is no red on the draw. Tidebind Kurik. It has Day of Judgment, though, so I think I like that a little bit better. Cool. So if we can just figure out our way to Judgment without being dead, plus we hit the Helix here. Honestly, more land isn't bad with this hand. I think I'll keep more land. I'm pretty set up to Day of Judgment unless they have a counterspell. Badgermol's interesting. Okay. Hopefully they don't have some shock. Roboride. Okay, that's fine. 1 mana open. I guess they could have the counterspell thingy, right? Which would be pretty bad. I think we'll go ahead and zap this now. We'll try to. Give us some more room to breathe. Alright, so that's out of the way. That's okay. I can replay into Day of Judgment next turn. Conqueror, I don't think we need to play that. Question is, do we Day of Judgment do we Tidebind the Roboride? Otherwise we take... It's probably worth it to see if we can get anything else out of their hand. Like, if they have one more Detect Intrusion, we need to see it right now, so we'll throw this away. Alright, I don't think they have anything. I think we're good to take a block here. Alright. Nice. Now we do some Kuruk shenanigans. If the opponent whiffs a little bit. Alright, looks like a whiff to me. Stock up Helix, maybe a slightly better. I mean, they're both good. We would want some red open, I guess. I think. Yeah, we can do this, I think. Hold open Helix. Next stock up, even just land's fine, I think. No more lies, ashling, yes. I mean, I think we kind of got the game in the bag, unless they go Riddler. That's kind of the best thing they could have. Zap this, it's fine. Stock up, get the Conqueror down or something. One-type land would do that. Shiko looks pretty good. I mean, everything here looks good. I think that's probably game. Shiko, just get back, stock up. Alright, that is the best card they could have. So now the game's back on. Draw 2 this time. Draw 2 again. Okay, now what? We're shutting down activated abilities, though. I think it's still Shiko, stock up. Look for an answer to the Riddler. That have to be a get lost. Or we could Kuruk and then sweep, which I don't think I want to do. I think I just want to look for an answer here. Done. Alright. I don't even know what we would have taken there, but that's okay. Nice. %, win rate. We've had a lot of the videos so far. We're 100% the first half of the video and then like 0% for the second half. Someone said MTG overlords are listening. And once they see that, they send me the harder opponents. So Azorius Control's worst matchup is also Reanimator, apparently. And then Mono Red, then Is It Prowess, then Landfall. Yeah, maybe I'd go for the Landfall deck, actually. We go first. Yeah, we need a land. Otherwise it's okay. I think that's what I would do. I forget exactly what your comment was. Let's see. Not an aggro deck. I would go for a land earthbending deck. That's pretty hard for controller decks to get around. Because you kill the earthbended lands and they just come back. It's a very repetitive threat. So you could go with like a... do need one more land here. Let's try to get it. You could go with some kind of like Golgari or mono green list that is less about landfall aggro and more about setting up earthbending lands for the late game, or at least has that dimension to the game plan. Could be a mirror, could be jeskai artifacts. It is jeskai artifacts. We're looking for Ultima. We really are looking for land here. Guess we attack and play the next Naya, unfortunately. We have to. Alright, 27 land. Yeah, I'll play this thing. I need it. I'll keep you, I guess? I don't know. It's a land. Let's go. Alright, Split is off to the races with Synth. We could, when they put a card on the stack, ang the synthesizer back. Top one bottom. Ay, that's tough. I guess we'll see what they do here, but this is looking a bit rough for us, I would say. If we return the synth, they can play it back. Snare. If we just return the snare here instead, it's actually maybe just as good. Just get some pressure going. Cast it back for 2 next turn. I think that's okay with me. I don't know. Next land is good. I guess we're just gonna Kuruk. Land is okay, but ultimately we need I mean, ultimately we need Ultima. And we'll eventually need that land, but Shiko doesn't even really help. Land is okay, but we just have to get to Ultima, I think. We have a 1 out of 60. We gotta go through 60 cards to guarantee we get it. Right, pretty good. Double snare. We'll take the Kuruk and just the Aang. Double 5/5s, that's tough. And relies a little bit late for you. I mean, we're trying. It's not looking great. No attacks. Okay, let that go. Creature will come in tapped anyway, so Flanker's not blocking here. I guess, I mean, I think we lose unless we hit Ultima, so I think you just let this go. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Like our life gain, we can't block those, it's gonna enter tapped, but let's take our scry. Not an Ultima, not an Ultima. We'll go 1 deeper. And that's about it. That's all we got. To 4. That's not it either. So I think that's probably game. I don't think there's anything we can do. Shiko comes in tapped. Yeah, I think it's just game. We can see if we get there magically, but Day of Judgment, one late. That's alright. I guess you might want it doesn't matter, I mean the game's over here. Okay, take a million, that's fine. We'll skip there. That's fine. We did the best we could.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great...
Papesian Proberte says, you're awesome, just want to say, you bring me a lot of joy almost daily. Oh, that's great. You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoy it. There's some comment yesterday that was like, all you do is net deck, blah, 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 blah. You go first. Yeah, this is alright. This is alright. Keep this. Let's get some early blue. Starting town. I mean, maybe we want to get lost. I don't know. I kind of doubt it. Double starting town. Do nothing. Okay. I think we'll hold open Aang. I just don't know what we're dealing with yet. Black? I think we'll hold on to Aang. Try a Kuruk here? We don't really know what they are still. What's going on? We have blue and black? I don't know. We get to resolve this, though? Tidebind? Tidebind. Alright. We still get the next trigger, though, because it doesn't shut off enchantments permanently. Shock. Attack. No cat. Kaito post-combat as a planeswalker. We have to get lost, though, which is good. Down to 13. That's pretty good, too. So, what's going to really make the game here? We want to get lost this turn, which is 2. So we could take the Naya just to play along with it. That means we'd exile the stock up. Play the turn after. I don't think that's awful to have in the bag. Probably kill the Naya, then we lose the stock up. We're about to draw 2 here anyway. Yeah, we can take both these guys. Oh no, we're drawing 1. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. That's fine.
There's gotta be another way out.
Okay. Use Naya, Graveyard, the stock up, which is pretty good against Shiko. It's 10, 3 mana over. We're gonna flip the Kuruk though, which is quite good. Oh, it's gonna Tidebind again. Interesting. I guess we could bounce that here with Aang. I feel like he has it though. He's thinking about the trigger. Huh. I guess he'll do it once we put the trigger on the stack. I think it's okay. I think I still want to do this. Trigger's on the stack. Feels like he's another Tidebind in hand though. Yeah, so there it is. We still have a 4/3 blocker. Okay, actually Helix is quite good. I might even take both just to keep us out of death range. We can always Shiko into the stock up, I guess. I think both is not bad in this position. Or we could take the stock up. Probably gonna Helix right now. Next turn we could Aang and stock up. Maybe we take the stock up here. I think Walder tapped out. I think we're doing this. Also, we get the life, which is big. We go up to 13. Yeah, I think it's a better play. What are we blocking here? They could Kaito, they could Flash Cat. If Flash Cat would get a Day of Judgment. I think I'm gonna go no blocks. Let's see what they do. No Flash Cat. Tidebind of our own. Okay. I think I'm starting with stock up. Trigger goes on the stack. You got another Tidebind? Another Tidebind. We can Tidebind his Tidebind. I think is what's happening here. Alright. We get 1 trigger. We still get the stock up. Pyroclasm's crazy, right? That's crazy good here. Untap land would let us Pyroclasm and Shiko. Which is not bad, I would say. No attacks. We're close to getting out of this. I mean, Pyroclasm's huge. Very unlikely they counter that. Deals with their whole board currently. Alright, he picks off my 1/1. Oh, this is big. They're all tapped out. This is huge for us. Take this block, take 6. Pyroclasm, then Chico. Ultima. Are we doing stock up or lightning helix? I think we're doing stock up. Huh. Well, that's not really amazing. Rest in Peace is okay versus the cat? I don't think we want that, though. We already have Day of Judgment. That's actually pretty underwhelming, so I think we're relying on the Steel... Core Steel Monastery. Quarry Monastery here to just a little card draw. We get the scoop anyway. Very nice. The one of Pyroclasm. Showing up strong there. 600 Mythic. Doing just fine. It's a fun deck.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker.
Where was that comment about, I don't know. There's some comment about, really, dude, all you do is net deck every day. I've already addressed this before, so I'm not going to do it at length. This looks fine. Like, the most important answer is, it takes more time to build new decks. We keep land. And, I'm not focusing on, I'm trying to spend only an hour per day, so that precludes that option, essentially, for us. Yeah, we might want to light Helix here, right? Or Normalize. But, I think the more interesting answer is more of like a Ship of Theseus thing. 2 damage to any target? Do we care about this? Not really, but I think we're going to stock up this coming turn. We already have 2 lands. Artifacts. Feels like Seamer could be useful, I think. Even more land might be nice. I think I might just take the next land. I don't really know. There's no blues? I don't know if we need the sweeper. Yeah, that's what I wanted the Seamer for. Nutrient block. I think that's what we want. And then Tidebind. Something useful here, maybe? It's a useful artifact. What is the Gilded Saucer? Oh, this is some infinite combo deck, right? When the flip, create a treasure token. Why do they want this? I think we want to hold on to the Tidebind for something. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think we actually want to just... That's big. That's huge. We'll take it. Take our stock up. We already have extra land. We'll take a Kurik and a Naya. Maybe we'll get both halves of Naya this game. So Ship of Theseus is, you have a ship, you replace one part every single day, one plank of wood. At the end of a year, every single part has been replaced. Is it still the Ship of Theseus, or is it a different ship? Because literally, there is no component of the original ship that still remains. And so with like the brewing thing, if 40 million people play Magic the Gathering, and 14 million play Arena, like the likelihood that you actually come up with something unique is really low. And the likelihood of you coming up with something unique that is at all competitive is really, really low. There are just too many people playing, and formats get solved really quickly. 2 damage to any target. How are we going to deal with this? We could just pressure. I don't want to die, though. I guess we could... Flying Vigilance, Haste, not Lifelink. We just hit him for 8? Can he beat us? I kind of think we... Oh, it's 5 mana. Alright, let's start with this. I'm not quite sure what we're doing here yet. That's actually pretty good, right? That's actually really quite good. Okay, I like that. I mean, we'll see. He can recast something for 2, so maybe it's not that good. It's A option. So for instance, like, I see videos come across my YouTube feed, and sometimes I click on them if I think they're interesting. This is a... Huh, we Aang, they just replay it, right? That's not so good. I don't think Type Bind helps. Doesn't counter spells, okay. Let's see what they get here. So I saw some like Ash video that came across that was like, my Rakdos brew just won some event or something. But then if you look at, you know, recent tournament results, there's a near identical, almost to the card list, that someone played at a tournament. So I think she did brew it up. I think she did probably sit there and come up with it. But, you know, there just aren't that many unique things you can do in competitive-ish standard. So, does it matter if you brew it if someone else also came up with it a couple days before? I don't know. My point is, I don't know if it matters to you or not, if I brew it or not, but even if I do brew it, it's pretty likely that I come up with a near identical list to something that already exists. So I don't know if it's worth putting that much stock on that. Flanker could gain life. They currently have, what, 8 damage off this? But I guess we have the Helix as well here. And Flanker's a 2-turn clock. So maybe it's better to just prioritize that and go for the kill. I'm not sure. You could always shock in the Foundry if you really wanted to, but I want to be a bit careful with that. Land is actually quite good. I don't think we need another Kuruk to win this game, though. So now we can Flanker if we want. My point is, I'm not doing the brewing thing because I don't have enough time for it. But even if I was, it's unlikely that I even come up with something that has never been done before, because there are so many people that play the game, and if you're looking to play competitively, then it's just unlikely that you completely come up with something new.
Just what I needed. My network is already vast.
Huh. Do we have to kill Tezzeret here, or can we go face is the question? To be able to -3 again next turn. This is going to kill our Shiko, right? So we could have 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have lethal. We might need to kill the Tezzeret here. I was planning to leave it alone, but this might be more important. The game does not appear to be ending very quickly. I thought we would not need the second Kuruk. I thought the end of the game quickly. The thing is they have planes, though, so at some point they're just going to Star Cage and wipe us out in one single turn. Decent card for us. How good is stock up even? If we already have the Monastery, I guess we can tap out for stock up too. That's alright. Ultima would be perfect here. That would reset the clock for us. Helix isn't bad. I guess we would take the draw discard at least, and I guess also, I think the Helix demo feels okay. I don't think we need Day of Judgment at all, as far as I can tell. Get Lost can destroy an enchantment. Like the Snare, get back the Singer. Singer can take up in manufacturing, but I don't know if that matters. Currently they're at 12 damage. We could slow it down a little bit. It's a option, I guess. It's gonna have an artifact enter. So that's the question. Do we kill the weapons manufacturer? Then 2 more artifacts enter, right? Non-token. Feels like we should go for the Get Lost here. And kill one of the weapons manufacturings. Right? Token, map token is not going to screw us. Whenever a non-token enters. Alright, I think we're going to go for this. But I'm not sure. Always turn on the heat. Lantern. So he's got 12 damage off the Star Cage, so I think we have to block here. Damage off the Star Cage. I think we're forced into this block. There is the Star Cage. So we take 12. As far as I can tell, we drop to 3. We get back a Shiko, which is kind of interesting. They're going to kill the Shiko as part of the damage. That's fine with me. I think that's better than going face. Naya is a 4/4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot of damage. If we're not dead here, we could take the Naya. Or we could go dig for Ultima. Ultima's not that good anymore though, right? Because they just get back the things they want to get back. We could take the Naya. Get Lost could also kill the other weapons manufacturing. I think let's go for the kill. We'll see how this goes. Oh, it comes in on that half. Eh, that's fine. Whatever. Ooh, can we do it this way? Oh, let's go. We could flip it for 7. I think I just want this side. It's got another spell. It's got the Bivouac too. Plus 1 counter, okay. Ooh. Activated abilities of artifacts. I don't know how relevant that is. But we'll probably play that out. I mean, we're close. We're close here. Okay. Okay, treasure. Alright, let's see how this goes. We're at 7 with a huge amount of life gain. We have 6 life gain in hand. That's a good place to be. I think that's all fine, right? They order the triggers like that. 2 damage to any target. Sack 2 artifacts. I think we got him here, though. I think our hand is pretty good. Little do they know we have 6 points of life gain in the tank. Alright, I think we'll call it there. Pretty sweet day. I really enjoyed playing this deck. Yeah, this was fun. A little bit different from the Jeskai Revelation version, which goes a little taller. But I liked it a lot. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, you can like and subscribe, leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
You got a question?